This is classwork 12. So factoring. So let's see the first one, 8. We have 16x squared minus 25. So thinking to use difference of two squares. 16x squared can be written as parentheses 4x squared. So 4x inside parentheses squared. Minus 25, 25 is 5 squared. So by the formula of difference of two squares, this can be written as 4x plus 5 times 4x minus 5. Now those two are linear. So 4x plus 5, 4x minus 5. So each one is a linear factor and cannot be factored any further. So that's it. This is our answer. Let's see B. B will have a trinomial of 3 terms. So we're thinking, so 4x squared, the 2 ways factor, 4x times x or 2x times 2x. 49 is a 7 squared. So this can be factored as 2x minus 7 squared. Basically, it's a 2x minus 7 times 2x minus 7. Perfect square. Perfect square, we get the first one squared, 2x squared is 4x squared. Then product of those two, 2x times negative 7, that's negative 14. Negative 14 times 2, we get negative 28. Then negative 7 squared is 49. So B is a perfect factor, perfect square, 2x minus 7 squared. C, we need to think about 2 factors of negative 24 adds up to be 2. So we want to factor as x squared plus 6. The 4 times 6 is 24. But we want a positive 6 and negative 4. X squared minus 4. Right, in this case, we get 6x squared minus 4x squared. The middle term will get a positive 2x squared. For D, it's called 2 cubes. So that's y cubed plus 5 cubed. And by the formula, this can be factored as y plus 5 times y squared minus 5 times y plus 5 squared, which is 25. Just by the formula. Okay, that's this 4. 2 and 3. So let's factor this. We have a trinomial. But first, we see these 3 terms have a common factor of 2x. So let's factor out 2x. Once we factor out 2x, we have x squared plus 10x plus 25 inside the parentheses. And then x squared plus 10x plus 25 is perfect square. It's x plus 5 squared. So this is factored completely. So it's 2x times x plus 5 times x plus 5, or x plus 5 squared. For B, we have 4 terms. For 4 terms, we group them 2 by 2, right? We look at those 2, we group those 2, and we try to find the common factor of 2. So x cubed minus 5x squared, the common factor is x squared. Then x minus 5, right, left. Then the next group, we want to factor negative 4. Then we have x minus 5. So 2 groups. The first group factored as x squared multiplied by x minus 5. The second group factored as negative 4 times x minus 5. Then now each group has a factor of x minus 5, x minus 5. So we factor out x minus 5. Then we have x squared minus 4. But x squared minus 4 is difference of 2 squares, because 4 is 2 squared. So we can keep factoring that. We have x minus 5. X squared minus 2 squared is x plus 2 minus x minus 2. So 3 linear factors and cannot be factored any further. Let's see 3. We'll solve these quadratic equations. So we want to move all the terms on one side to the left-hand side. So we have x squared minus 12x plus 36 equals to 0. And we want to factor this. We see this is a perfect square. This can be factored as x minus 6 squared. That equals 0. That means if a square is 0, that means x minus 6 is 0. Well, move negative 6 to the other side, x equals to 6. So one solution. For B, we want to factor out x squared first, because every term has x squared as a factor. Then inside the parentheses, we have x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals to 0. Then x squared times x squared minus 6 plus 9 can be factored as x minus 3 squared equals to 0. Then by 0 property, x squared can be 0. This factor can be 0. Or the next factor, which is x minus 3 squared, can be 0. And this gives us x can be 0. And x minus 3 can be 0, which means x can be 3. So B will have two solutions. Okay. And let's see, resolve this. Let's see 4, the last one. Last one said a right triangle has a hypotenuse of this. And 2 legs, one is x plus 1. So let's draw the right triangle. So this is a right triangle, right? Right triangle means one angle is 90 degrees. The hypotenuse is this longer one, it's opposite to the 90 degree. So this side is x plus 2. And 2 legs, one is x, and the other one is x plus 1. So find the length of all sides. So basically we need to find x, right? If we find x, we find all the sides. So we use the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem says the sum of the 2 legs, which is x squared plus x plus 1 squared equals to the hypotenuse squared equals to x plus 2 squared. Then we expand this. We get x squared, x plus 1 squared is x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals to x plus 2 squared is x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay. Then we combine like terms. So x squared is 2x squared. So we have 2x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals to x squared plus 4x plus 4. Then we move everything to one side. Or we can think we subtract x squared on both sides. Subtract x squared, we just get x squared. 2x squared, subtract x squared, we get x squared. Then we have 2x minus 4x, that's negative 2x. Then we have minus 4 on both sides, minus 4, we have negative 3 equals to 0. Right now we can factor this. This can be factored as x minus 3 and x plus 1 equals to 0. To solve this, x minus 3 can be 0. Oops. x minus 3 can be 0, and the x plus 1 can be 0. So x minus 3 is 0, that means x equals to 3. X plus 1 is 0, that means x equals to -1. For dimensions, we don't have negative numbers as dimensions. Okay, so this is gone. So just x equals to 3. Okay. Now we go back here. 3 plus 1, so this will get 4. So this is just 3, x equals to 3. And x plus 2, 3 plus 2, that equals to 5. So we have 3, 4, 5 right triangles. Okay, so this is the last question.